Hey guys, today I'm going to be putting some refrigerant in my 1997 BMW, and right here I'm just checking the temperature and getting the settings right. You got to make sure that the AC is on max, and it is. This little snowflake button is pressed, and it is, and then make sure it's as cold as it goes. So on the dash it says 16 Celsius, which actually converts to 60 Fahrenheit. But as you can see on the gauge, it's actually around 50, and I adjusted it so the needle's bouncing just a little. But it's around 50. So I'm going to go ahead and put some refrigerant in and see if I can get it a little colder. Usually it's around 40 degrees, normal AC systems. Today we're going to be using AC Pro to recharge our AC system. Go ahead and locate your low pressure port side. It should be coming right out of the dash in an E36 BMW engine. Here is the high pressure port side, but your connector does not fit onto that. And here I'm just going to show a quick illustration how the connector does not fit on the high pressure port side, which is a good thing so you don't accidentally put the refrigerant in the high pressure port side, which would be a bad thing and just mess up your AC system. So make sure you have the dust cap on the high pressure port side, and go ahead and hook up your quick connector to the low pressure port side, and make sure it's hooked down or clamped down all the way. I was having trouble at first. Just squeeze back the little trigger on the quick connect, and then make sure you push it all the way down, and then just give it a tug and it won't come off. Go ahead and change your temperature rotating dial on your pressure gauge to the temperature it is outside, and as you can see that blue arrow down there, just move the dial to match the blue arrow. And it's always good practice with this system just to rotate the can every so often, just to make sure it's well mixed. As you can see, I'm in the needles in the green area, which is good, but it's also in the two red lines, which is even better. So I wanted to show you guys something here. So I'm not pulling the trigger, but as you can see, the needle shoots up and shoots down. That's because the compressor, the AC compressor, engages and disengages. So just watch out. Make sure you let it sit there for a little bit. When the compressor is either on or off, make sure the needle at its max does not go out of the two red lines. That's always a good thing to watch. So you saw right there, it jumped down real quick. So make sure at its max the needle does not go outside the red lines. Once you finished recharging your system, make sure your car is still on. Don't turn your car off. Go ahead and take the quick connect off the low pressure port side and add the dust cap back on. Go ahead and check on your dash, see what your temperature is reading. Mine's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, dropped about 5 to 10 degrees once I added the refrigerant. As you can see, the temperature reading on the dash actually says 16 degrees Celsius, which is 60 degrees Fahrenheit, so there's a little bit of difference, but the temperature gauge is reading 40 degrees Celsius, which is typical for any AC system that's fully charged. So I just want to thank you guys for watching, and go ahead and check out my other AC Pro videos that I did for my Chevy Lumina and Toyota 4Runner. Thank you.